Welcome everybody. Today I'm going to show you a great neck mobility stretch. A lot of you are dealing with chronic neck pain, stiffness. You just can't seem to shake off all the tightness you feel around the neck area. And you may not even be aware that just having a stiff neck or having neck pain or problems with the neck is going to lead to a multitude of problems. So as you can see here, we have the animation rolling here. This particular stretch, neck stretch, is called a 8-figure. So basically, essentially, what you see here is the individual is moving the neck around in an 8-figure manner. So that's why I put the little symbol there, just so you can kind of follow along. I'm going to go over 5 benefits that you're going to find when you do this stretch. You're going to feel so much better. You're going to be so amazed on how many benefits that come with just having a loose neck. You don't realize it, but just because your neck is a part of the body that doesn't have anything to do with the breathing, you'll be surprised by just simply stretching the neck, you're going to improve breathing. So let's get into the first one right now. So number 1, reduce pain and stiffness. Improved neck mobility can help reduce muscle strain and tension, leading to decreased pain and stiffness. This can be especially beneficial for individuals who spend long hours sitting or have jobs that involve repetitive neck movements. Now, I was one of those individuals that had jobs like this where I was constantly sitting in my chair, tilting my head downward, not really focused on my neck and my mobility, focusing on improving my mobility. And over time, I realized I started to develop issues with getting good breaths of air. When I would exercise, the breathing wouldn't be where it should have been. And it all had a lot to do with just my neck stiffness. So let's go on to number 2. Number 2, improve posture. Enhancing neck mobility can promote better posture by allowing for a more neutral spine alignment. This can reduce the risk of back and shoulder pain, as well as improve breathing and digestion. Now, I know I mentioned breathing, but digestion is another one of them. Just having a stiff neck is going to start weighing in on your digestion. And a lot of us don't realize that. There are so many people out there with poor posture, poor issues starting from the neck and stemming its way down into the back, and issues at the rib cage, the chest muscles are tight, not getting a good stretch. This is going to put a little strain on the digestion flow, just because of the inflammation buildup and things that come with it. It's going to inhibit the ability to have a good bowel movement and a good healthy breathing. All this is going to come from just literally starting with the neck. Start with the neck. You're going to find so many benefits just doing that. Number 3, let's move on. Number 3, reduce risk of injury. Improved neck mobility can reduce the risk of injury from sudden movements or impacts. This can be especially beneficial for individuals who engage in high-impact activities or contact sports. So I know there's a lot of athletes that are probably going to watch this video. Be aware that now a lot of athletes may be already aware of this, but if you're not aware of this, you got to make sure to get your neck in check because it's going to follow through with the whole body. If I haven't already made that clear enough, the neck leads the pack. So if you have a poor stiff neck and it's not functioning the way it should, having a good neck mobility, having your neck loosened up, is going to help with many other parts of the body. So let's move on to number 4. And number 4, improve cognitive function. Increase blood flow and reduce muscle tension can improve focus, concentration, and mental clarity. This can be especially beneficial for individuals with demanding mental work or those who need to stay focused for long periods. Now, I know this sounds crazy, but see, again, having a stiff neck is going to impact your mental clarity. It's going to impact how often you go into the swing of moods. Now, it's very normal and very natural to have mood swings, but it's not very normal and very natural to have constant mood swings that aren't really enhanced by what's going on in life. So basically, if you find yourself switching moods and you're not really in control of those moods and nothing's really alarming you to do so, and you're just going through the moods, it might be something to think about there. Now, of course, it's very natural, as I stated, to have mood swings. It's a part of us being human. It's a part of us going through our day-to-day. Usually those mood swings that we speak of are being either triggered or being enhanced, again, by something we're doing or thinking. So if you're having this go on in your life, if you're in school or in work and you're just not getting good clarity to the brain, be thinking about something that you might not be aware of, and that's just how your neck is. Is it hurting when you turn? Is it stiff when you turn? Let's start there. So number 5, let's move on to the benefit for that. Number 5, this is going to be very important. It reduces risk of chronic conditions. Improved neck mobility can reduce the risk of developing chronic conditions like arthritis, herniated disc, or spinal stenosis. This can lead to a reduced need for medication or surgery. Now, this is something that kind of plays on just the reduced injury part for a lot of athletes or any of those that individuals that are engaged in activities or sports that require their body to be constantly used. Aside from athletes, let's just talk about workers, construction workers, workers that are out in the field constantly using their back, neck, warehouse individuals working in the warehouse, lifting. So remember, folks, if you are starting to notice that neck stiffness, that neck tightness, could be just more than just what it is. It can be affecting you on many levels of the body, psychologically, physically, mentally, emotionally. And it's just one of those things that you really need to be in touch with. You need to be aware of these things. And if it's lasting for longer than a week, it's something that needs to be addressed, and it's something that needs to be taken seriously. So at the end of the day, we got to make sure to keep our neck loose and keep our mobility in check. So I hope this video was very helpful for you. If it was, please take time to subscribe to the channel. I try to bring content as often as possible. But in the meantime, I'm going to step out of the Jaye Wellness Studio and leave you in good hands with this video. Like anything else, folks, we're here to simply go back to the basics. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you on the next video.